You may have said it, you may have read about it, you may have heard it, but in light of all the things that's going on, you may have lost sight of the fact that you're blessed. You're blessed. Fortunate, fortunate to be blessed. And I see you. And I just stopped by to remind you of the fact that no matter what's going on, you are blessed. In these times that we're going through, all the things that's going on, in spite of it all, you're still blessed. In the busyness of our days, sometimes we forget about God, forget to hunger after Him, forget to seek His word and see what He says about the things that we're going through in our everyday, ordinary lives. No matter what we've gone through over this past year, these 7, 8 months, people can still see the hand of God in their lives and still be grateful for all the things.
Hello, my brothers and sisters. I want to take a minute to talk to you guys about some good news. So much is going on right now, and all we hear is about all the horrible things that are going on around us that sometimes we lose our focus and we forget what's real, just like the breeze that's blowing those trees behind me. I know that's all a gift. Right now in 2020, we have had so many setbacks, so many things that have happened that have really thrown us off. But we got to remember, a setback is a chance for us to start over again, and hopefully we could do it right. You know, we do so many things that we always say, oh, if I only knew then what I know now. Think about that the next time you have a setback, and think about the chance you've given to do it one more time. A lot of us go through struggles. We're struggling right now with the COVID-19. We're struggling with a job, or we're struggling with our children. So there's a blessing in that. There was a man named Jacob. He struggled all night long with the Lord. And when he was done, he received a tremendous blessing. So let's not forget about that as we're going through something that might be a test, but in that test, there's a testimony that's going to come out of that. Now, we've been in the storm for a long time. A long time. We've been fighting for the last 4 years just to get things straight in our nation's capital. We've been fighting much longer than that just to get things straight as a people. You know, we have something in common with the children of Israel. They spent 430 years trying to get it right. But the good news is they did get it. And it was by God's hand that we too, after over 400 years, will get it. We'll get it. So you see, no matter what we're going through in the moment, no matter what you might think is happening that is not in your control, there's one thing you can do. You can seek that joy that joy that gives you peace in the time of a storm. That joy that allows you to lock out all the noise that's going on around you, lock out the news, lock out the bad news, and just hold on to what is tried and tested and true. And that's hold on to the Lord's unchanging hand. I mean, your faith is your rock. No matter what else is going on, your faith is your rock. And that's good news. It's good to know that we have someone who will fight our battles. We have someone who will carry our burdens. He has clothed us in his armor, and he has put his hedge of protection around us just so we can make it through times like this. That's good news. That's good news. So in the midst of the struggle, when the world seems like it's just resting upon your shoulders, stop for a moment and take a deep breath. And just remember that this too shall pass. This is good news.
Hey, Sold Out Saturday friends. If you know me, you know I love a good story, a good testimony. And not all testimonies start out like positive. Not all of them start out like I've been on top all the time. Some have some dips and trips and falls. Psalms 107, the psalmist writes, "Let the redeemed of the Lord say so. Let them tell their story. Those he redeemed from the hands of their enemies." And this psalmist is reminded of how God cared for his people in the wilderness when they cried out to him for help. And I'm just wondering, are we still crying out to God for help? 2020 has brought on some challenges, let's say. It seems like there's all the things happening all the time, at the same time. And it seems like there is no hope and there is no help. But I set out on a quest to find 30 people for 30 days with 30 praises on their lips, to remind us that God is still in control, that God is still for us, no matter what it looks like and no matter what it feels like. Psalm 107:21 goes on to say, "Let them give thanks to the Lord for his unfailing love and his wonderful deeds for mankind." God is still for us. He's still in control. Let the redeemed of the Lord say so. Are you able to still say so? That no matter what it looks like and no matter what it feels like, that you still trust God's plan, that the plan hasn't changed. Where is your focus? Are you still thankful? Are you still grateful? You know, feeling or showing an appreciation of kindness, of thankfulness, of gratitude. I set out on a quest to find 30 people with 30 praises for 30 days. What's your story?